Hey, greetings, my beautiful family. Welcome, welcome, welcome on this beautiful Friday. I just wanted to just come in and hang out with y'all, right? So, last week, you remember I told you guys that it was a rough week, right? And just to be honest, it was coming up to the anniversary of my mom being gone, transitioning September 19th, 19 So she's been gone for 3 years in the physical realm, but she's still with me, but it's still hard to kind of deal with, you know what I mean? And it's still fresh. I'm the oldest, it's me and my brother, so it was just the three of us, three the hard way. And not one day goes by that I don't miss her. And so September is just a rough month. And then when you have other things that show up, you know, it throws a monkey wrench. It just adds to it. You know what I mean? It's the fuel for the fire. So yeah, this right here, this hug that I was telling y'all about last week, it came in handy. And just loving on myself during the day, and first thing in the morning, just having that opportunity to kind of sit with God, you know talk to my ancestors, and just be grateful and just love on me for a moment. And I did that. I did it right before this program. And yeah. So today segment, I just recapping from last week and just kind of catching y'all up to today. So this segment is called Say Less. Let's ride. Yeah, it is the moment that your angel has your back. So this segment is dedicated to my mommy, Hazel Elaine Gibson Goodman, my mommy, my heartbeat. This segment is dedicated to her and another beautiful angel. That is, so I'm giving major love to my sister Chastity, Sherelle, her brother Donnie, um, Pooh, Trey, Kiera, Lance, Lauren, and all the grandbabies. That's my niece, my nephews. Also, their other grandmother transitioned on the same day as my mommy. So 9/19/19, my mommy passed, and 9/19/22, their other grandmother, which is Granny, is my mommy, and Grammy, Lois, transitioned this past Monday. So this is dedicated to their family, King family, and their extended family. I see you. I love you. And just know, and this is for everyone else that has a mommy that's transitioned, a grandmother that's transitioned, that they are always with you. Your angel is always with you. And not only that, you will see that spirit again. Whether if it's in a grandchild or great grandchild, you'll see that spirit all over again, because they will come back to complete their assignment. I believe that. I believe in that. So know that there's comfort in that. Yes, it does hurt. And no, it's not easy. You have good days and bad days. But just know that they are with you. Say less, let's ride. The moment your angel has your back. I am your girl, Pashay Gibson, aka Sister Shay in the poetry world, also known as Shay Butter, an up and coming entrepreneur, Pashay's Butter Souffle. And I am your hostess for the day. And yes, I am an emancipated workaholic that is discovering the freedom to creatively be free with all of my gifts and talents. That's who I am. That's what this channel is about. But today we're just sending major love to people who have lost loved ones, and it's this right here. Hey, give that hug. Give that hug to yourself. Give that hug to others who are in need. Or just because you feel it, give that hug. So I gotta start this. I gotta start it with a story. So yes, this story is about my mommy. So, and it's a funny story because me and my brother, we had this conversation because I was a wreck, and like I said, I had days of crying, and of course I talked to my big little bro because he's 2 years younger than me, and one of the things that we did discuss is how we deal with grief is we think of all the happy times. We think of funny things, funny stories, and things that made us smile, that we can reflect back on and just laugh, right? So this story is one of those stories, right? So let me set it up for you. At this time, I was working for an inventory company, and my friend Karen, who was my brother's high school sweetheart, she and I worked for the same company. And when we got our first check, because we was making pretty good money doing this inventory thing, so we agreed to take my mom and my brother out on a date. So my mom was my date, and of course my brother was her date. And so at this time, Shreveport had just gotten a Red Lobster. It's no longer there. They didn't last long, but they had gotten a Red Lobster. And in Chicago, we used to love Red Lobster, right? And so that was what we were gonna, it was open. We were gonna treat my mom and my brother to dinner. We got dressed up. We was excited going to Red Lobster, right? So we get there. Of course, it's a line because it's new. So we had to wait a little bit. And I think we had to wait maybe like 45 minutes or so before we were seated. So we sat down. We kind of, was trying to enjoy ourselves and stuff like that. The service sucked. Yes, it was horrible. And our food took so long to get there. And when we got it, it was cold. And on top of that, it was not good. So we tried to make the best of it, but it just wasn't happening. My mom drove, and shout out to my mom's old ride, which was a 1994 door Ford Tempo GLS with the luggage rack on the back that we never used. But that story is a blessing because my mom got that car off the showroom floor. I will probably later on tell you about that journey. But my mom, who smoked, she, because we were wrapping up with the ticket, right? So my mom went outside to smoke her cigarette, because she didn't smoke in the car. So she was smoking outside, before we got out there, getting a little smoke on. So after we had paid for the ticket, we were still inside. Me, Karen, and my brother, we were still inside. So my brother had this bright idea of saying, hey, you know what we need to do? We need to run outside and pretend like that we didn't pay the ticket. And we just, we tell, go out there and say, mama, come on, So we was like, I don't know. But then it clicked. I was like, yeah, let's do it. And Karen was like, that's wrong. That's so wrong. And she had this high-pitched voice. So that was kind of really how she sounded. She said, that's wrong. No, don't do that. So we really did pay for the ticket. As crappy as the service was, we paid for the ticket. So, me, my brother, and Karen, we were running. Now, my mom, let me paint this picture for y'all because my mom smoked. So here's my mom. Let me get this pen. Let me use this for a second. So she was like, she had a little purse. Wait, right arm. She had a purse on her shoulder, and she was just, standing outside. Cute smoke. Smoking her cigarette. So we run out there. Mom, come on, come on, come on, get in the car, get in the car. Come on, hurry up, hurry up. We didn't pay for the ticket. Come on, come on, come on. My mom was like, my mom went from this to now. She done threw the cigarette. She don't went to the thug smoke. She inhaled, I promise you, was about that much long of ash on the cigarette. Now why y'all gonna do something like that? Now I'm jumping in on the passenger side, and my mom throws her purse and it lands in my lap. And my mom got this big purse. She's like, now why y'all want to go do something like that? Now I know this wasn't good. So she positioning herself. I know that food wasn't good, but that don't give y'all the reason. That don't give y'all the reason to steal. I didn't teach y'all that. So my mom is speeding out of the parking lot onto the street. And I promise y'all, it took everything. I am in the front seat. Karen and Eddie are in the back. My brother, they're in the back. I mean, they are like laying on each other laughing. And I promise you, I'm in the front seat. The seatbelt on me, but the seatbelt wasn't holding me. I don't melted. And slid past the seatbelt, because I'm dying. I think my mom got like a mile and a half down the road before we can tell her, Mama, we just playing, we paid for the ticket. She said, now why y'all gonna do that? That don't make sense. Y'all got me speeding down the road. And this, that, we was like, shoot, you ride or die, Mama. We appreciate that. And my mama was like, she knew that the service was crappy, but she was team us. You know what I'm saying? She was team us, and we was out that day. And I promise you, I told that story at my mom's memorial, and it felt good to tell that story, even though I was in the midst of hurt and pain and loss. It just felt good to just be able to share that and laugh, And I mean, I looked down at my brother, and my brother just, even though he was crying, I could still see him laughing, because that was a funny time, and that meant the world to just be able to have those moments. It's so much more, so many more funny stories. Y'all probably will hear a couple of more, just to, and that's just me just being able to take that moment and pay homage to my mommy, and just, to those of us who have lost our mom and our grandmothers, the things and the seeds that they planted, the things that they have taught us, lessons and stuff. No, they weren't perfect. They had their things just like we have our things, but they did the best that they knew how, the best way they knew how. And it's so many stories. And I just want to say this to my extended family, Chastity and her family, Trey, Lance, Lauren, Pooh, Kiara, Sherelle. I want to say this to you. Lois was amazing, beautiful. The one thing that I remember is couple of months later, after my mom passed, I just couldn't even imagine what Thanksgiving was going to be like. Ooh, don't cry, Shay. Ooh, don't cry. So I remember saying to Chastity, like, man, do you mind if me, at the time I was engaged, if me and my fiance can do Thanksgiving with your family? Do you think your mom will be okay with that? And Lois said, yeah, tell her to come on. And boy, they had to spread. Her family is hilarious. It was me, Chastity, and my niece Lauren, and Chastity's family, and we just sat around the table. They had to spread the food. Everybody had their special dishes that they would make, and it was amazing. And Lois made this Italian cream cake, right? I think I'm saying it right. Is it Italian cream cheese cake or Italian cream cake? It's one of those. And my uh, ex fiance, it was like, you want to try it? He's like, oh no, I just do Betty Crocker and and Duncan Hines. Everybody was like, what? It's like the record scratched at the club, right? It was like so disrespectful. But anyway, and I was like, this is also my first time trying Lois's cake, and I was like, I'm trying it. I'm trying it. So I got my piece, and I sat there. They was like, you need to try it. You need to try it. So I cut him a piece, and we had a piece. And so everybody was waiting for him to try it, right? So I didn't even take mine first. So he took his bite, and everybody was looking. He's like, and they was like, that part. Enough said. No more Duncan Hines for you. But anyway, the cake was amazing. But not only that, but they embraced me in a time of need. Lois did, and she gave me the biggest hug, and she's like, Shay, you're welcome to spend any holiday, whatever we're doing, you're welcome, and we welcome you. And she gave me the biggest hug, and I remember that. I remember her laughter. I remember also when she was having a birthday party, her and Pooh, which is her granddaughter, were having a birthday party together. I want to say it was in January, and I had really wanted to go. And if y'all know Chastity, but anyway, Chastity was, she's one of those people. She like to egg up for a laugh. It's like, Mama, Lois, go get your wig, and she's like, go get your wig, man. She put that wig on, and she got so tickled she couldn't stop laughing. She was laughing and coughing and laughing because she was so tickled about her wig for her 70s theme party, old school party, And it's those moments that I want y'all, and I'm talking to my family here, I want all of you to remember those moments and remember those pictures. Remember the laughter. Yes, there will be some tears. I'm not saying you're going to be exempt from that. And that's anybody. We're not exempt from tears. We're not exempt from pain. We're not exempt from hurt, loneliness, just missing that person. I mean, and that's our little selfish thing. We wish that they were still here. But we all going to transition. And we all want to hold on to those different stories and memories that would just last until we leave here. But it also gives us light and assurance that they were here for a purpose, and that we had time with them, and that we enjoyed them, and they enjoyed us. So this is that moment that you just want to just say, say let's ride. Let's ride. Let's hold on to those memories. The moment your angel has your back, the moment that you know that they have been there with you, that they have stood strong with you in decision makers. They may have fussed at you. They may have said, you know better than that. But they also knew they wanted something better and greater for all of us. They had our back. No matter what it looked like. No matter, even to us, we felt like they should have done something different. But they always been there. And that's what we hold on to. Those things. Those moments. Those smiles, those laughters. That laughter, that's what we hold on to. We hold on to that. We love ourselves through the hurt. We hold on to those memories. That's what we want. That's what we want. I needed this segment today. I needed it, I've been fighting back tears, so, But I just want to tell you I love you guys, and I thank you guys for listening. And I hope that this is a blessing for others out there, for my extended family, for my family. pray that this was a blessing. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please. And do the bell for notifications so you know when I have something coming up. Please, leave a comment. I do respond. Like I said, when you guys respond to me, it's encouraging for me too, So I thank you for that. So before I leave, I am going to read a poem. So, yeah. This poem is dedicated to my mommy and all the other nurses out there, because my mom was a nurse and she was amazing. She received Nurse of the Year on several occasions. She was the first lady at age 5 that taught me how to make a bed with hospital corners, and I still do it today. Would not make a bed no other way. I was 5 years old, and because she was in nursing school, she taught me while she was in nursing school how to do the bed with hospital corners. So I'm grateful. And this is dedicated to my mommy, and this is called The Remedy. This is dedicated to all of the nurses out there. This is for you. Specialized specialists caring for the ill and infirmed. With unlimited learning, you selflessly skilled at promoting and maintaining health. From your wealth of knowledge and training, you care. A beautiful angel in the making, you care for your families, patients with patience, passion, and love, covering and watching over our loved ones around the clock. Being the rock when grieving families fall apart. It's an art to do what you do. From the lollipops to the bright, colorful cartoon bandages on our bobos, you assure us that we are strong enough to fight another day. Even when other ailments attack and cause bodily damage, you remain calm while taking charge. You provide endless hand-holding encouragement to help us fight while encouraging us to push, to heal, and to never give up. You're there. You are the medical field's cup of overflow. You constantly pour love and healing even when you yourself are depleted, never defeated, while being pulled in every direction, staying strongly connected. You manage to be a blessing even when someone else is being physically tested. You're the rock who rocks. You're the original medical minister, the foundation and mother of healing. You're the adhesive to all hospitals, hospices, clinics, and other medical practices. The proficient, artfully skilled ambient light of restoration. You're the medicinal backbone of ultimate healing. And as a product of your overflow, we are here to pour back into your soul, honor your glow, and shower you with love, while lovingly embracing you with appreciation that you absolutely deserve. I pay homage to you. I celebrate you. I acknowledge you. And I thank you, Mommy, for 35 years of service and sacrifice and 50 years of a blessing as having you as a mommy. You're the best remedy to amend an unwell soul. With gratitude, your daughter. I love you, Peshay Latrice. Thank you so much, Mom. Thank you so much, Lois. Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much, my friends and family, for listening today. I truly appreciate you. I love you. I heart you. It's your girl, Peshay Gibson, also known as Sister Shay, also known as Shay Butter in this thing. I'll see you next Friday, friends and family. Love you. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.